What's up, Kudrites? Welcome back. We got to a third party, some more Jurassic World Evolution 3 news. The one thing I kept saying they have not focused on was deep water. So they have not done anything about the deep water. They've not shown anything. They have not done any feature focus about it. My hopes were dino crocs. They're saving it. They're going to do deep water. We're going to reveal the dino croc. Well, they put out, I guess they sent out information to the big YouTubers, which I'm not. I get 20-ish views or so. And, well, it's not as what I hoped from what we learned here. So, I will link her video down below from Evolution Squared. So that's the video I'm kind of using. That's the only reference I have for this at the moment. So we did have a new dinosaur possible reveal. As she pointed out, it looks like we have Pyroraptor here, which was, you know, highly expected that Pyroraptor was going to take one of those spots. Although they've named a ton of small ones already, and you can see something swimming in the background. So it appears Pyroraptor will also be a swimmer. And we skip. So we see Spinosaurus, we see Dimetrodon swimming. The clips I showed pretty much of those, and the sauropods. So apparently all large sauropods can walk through the deep water. The juveniles cannot, but all the large sauropods will have the ability to cross the deep water. The big news, 5. They said only 5 species, now the sauropods are walking through the water, they're wading. 5 species have the ability to swim. You added a new feature and you only gave it the 5 species? That's... So, do we have the list here? I guess she didn't put that up. So pretty much it's Spinosaurus, Dimetrodon, Baryonyx, and 2 more returning species that we haven't showed yet. Obviously there's the Pyroraptor, looks like in this video, and then possibly one other. She speculates Suchomimus or Spinoraptor. I could see Spinoraptor. I don't think Suchomimus is in the base game. I think Suchomimus is a Chaos Theory Camp Cretaceous DLC. The fact that we've seen no Camp Cretaceous animals outside of their hybrids, one of the hybrids, and the other hybrid being heavily linked at, is kind of telling. We've not seen the Oranosaurus, we've not seen Tarbosaurus, we've not seen Kentosaurus. In fact, we've seen everything else, every other stegosaur but Kentosaurus. We haven't seen Pachyrhinosaurus. Monolophysis. So I think that sounds like to me that that's going to be a DLC. Because Suchomimus has a different skin in the show. So I still think that's a DLC, so I don't know about that one. Spinoraptors, I think it's a possibility. Dinocaris, if it comes back, is a possibility. It'd be cool to have at least one plant eater when that does it. It does also confirm that Baryonyx and Spinoraptor can hunt in the deep water. They hunt. There's like reoccurring fish there, so they can. That works as a feeder. But unless they're hiding new species and they didn't give them the information, Not sounding like we're getting the dino crocs. Oh, Ankylosing. Well, that's a spoiler. As Rich is pointing out, just these Pyroraptors are swimming in the background. The T-Rex doesn't swim. So, sounds like they're not doing that much with the deep water. They just put this feature in the game and they're not really doing much with it. So it's just basically going to be a barrier. You can use it to separate animals in a habitat, or only certain ones get to cross it. You can use it as on one side of a path to keep animals from escaping. But you're going to be able to do some cool stuff with it, and I'm happy we have it. Just feels like, wow, like you introduced this new thing. I guess all the money went towards the babies. They didn't get to flush this out, so I don't know, maybe we'll get some semi-aquatic DLC, and maybe that's where we'll get our dino crocs. Is there any more better information? I don't know if we had any other information, except for she also speculates that means no dino crocs. She also speculated that. Not all the juveniles can swim. The Spinosaurus baby does. She points out that there was no footage of the Dimetrodon baby not swimming, so possibly the Dimetrodon baby doesn't swim. The juvenile baby sauropods cannot cross the deep water either. Just the adults. So yeah, so it don't look like the deep water is going to be that as big. The swimming dinosaurs, at least, don't seem like that's going to be as big of a feature as we were hoping. There's the list. So Apatosaurus, Ankylodocus, Drodotus, Patagotitan, Brachiosaurus, Diplodocus can all walk through the water. Dimetrodon, Baryonyx, Pyroraptor not being spotted, Spinosaurus being our 4. Most likely confirmed. I mean, that's the greatest thought. And then we have a 5th guy who she's going with that. I don't personally think that. I don't think so. Yes, I think that one's in. And then, so I think there's a good shot at Spinoraptor might have that ability. Or we get Dinocaris, possibly. I don't know. That one's on a bubble right now. It's hard to tell who's. They've confirmed some really weird species so far. Like that one's a shocker. Not that one. Sorry, this one. That one's a shocker. That one's a shocker. Except for maybe just the name alone. That one's that one. Thought that one might have been cut because of some of the other ones that got approved. That one's a shocker. Like I said, well, we have a lot of the little itty bitty herbivores. I'm surprised that many of them are making the base game. Like that one or that one, I would say yes too. But we also have a couple other ones to point out here somewhere down the line. There's another little one, Myosauri. I mean, it gets the mother. It's the egg-laying one. Like, I kind of can give that one a pass. Microceratus, another small herbivore, small meat eater. Another small herbivore. That one I thought would be Nodosaurus if anything. That's a canon species, so it makes sense even though there's speculation that might not have actually existed. That one was a shocker. So yeah, we don't have a lot of spots left for returning species for whoever this 5th guy is. And I still have to feel there's got to be some other new species in the game. We still have to have some more. There's got to be a couple more, at least two more. I would say at least 5 total new species. I mean, it's seems kind of low to me, but we're still missing stuff like Therizinosaurus, Plesiosaurus, Styracosaurus, a couple of large meat eaters like Albertosaurus and Metrocanthosaurus and Carcacana. There's going to be some big cuts on this list because there's not enough spots left. But that's changing from a totally different video there. Sorry. The deep water, though, is not as exciting as I was hoping. I don't think there's anything else. Expected it to be a way bigger feature, and it sounds like it's just a little thrown in thing for just a handful. So no dino crocs. Till next time, Control out.